Sometimes I've wondered where you've gone. Story carries on, lonely, lost inside. Many days have passed like this. The city, the crowd is fading. Sometimes I've wondered where you've
Hey, what's up? This is Mike. Super pleased to finally get to this footage. This is my time in LA. This is after completing the project with ASUS ROG and ACRONYM. In case you're living under a rock, ACRONYM collaborated with ASUS to release the RMT02, their brand new device. You can see it right here. Just an absolute gorgeous piece of industrial design. 4070 inside, super powerful machine. Quite the feat in itself. I was involved in the project from a marketing standpoint, helped to create some of the key visuals as well as some of the, I guess the creative direction behind some of the videos. If anyone saw the fighting game video, that was kind of my brainchild. Good to connect with the crew. Good to get some behind the scene footage right here. So day one, pretty much went straight to the venue after dropping off my bags. I was crashing with my friend Corin, who is half of a band called Purity Ring. They're actually from Canada, but they're living out in LA. And yeah, went right to the venue. The whole ACRONYM team was there. The ASUS team was there. Good to link up again with Errolson, and we even got to see these behind the scenes, the test set or sound check, as you might want to call it, for Ryoji Ikeda. Ryoji Ikeda, of course, being a Japanese experiential artist who really deals with sort of the outer limits of audio and visuals, and his work really uses a lot of data sets and data-informed art to express himself. And as you can see right here, it's super tactile. It's fantastic. It was stunning. This wall wasn't the main part of the exhibit. It was actually in the second room. But I don't think he had debuted that piece for a very long time. Probably, I want to say, I don't think he's shown it in over 10, maybe even 15 years. And I think the last place he showed it was in a forest. So you can see here some of the behind the scenes. It was a crazy first day. Everyone was struggling to get everything together. You can see actually there's a drop sheet because the speakers from Ryoji's set was so loud. It was actually shaking the dust off the rafters, and it was getting everything dirty. So you can see us goofing off. You can see us all kind of getting into the zone here. But yeah, day one, really tired, really good stuff though. And yeah, we'll catch up for day two. Ooh. Okay, so here we are, the morning of the event. This was a super crazy day, super busy. The race service team, who was responsible for setting up all the space, was hard at work. Here we see my friend Corin on the right-hand side, and that was Phil Saunders. Funny story about Phil Saunders. He's actually the industrial designer, the concept artist who designed original Iron Man suit. So we kind of joke that he's the reason that the whole MCU exists. But anyway, day one, first, early in the morning, the diehard ACRONYM fans, the beacon holders, they were able to attend this event ahead of time and meet Errolson, meet the team, talk to the ASUS team, learn more about the device, and actually get an interview or I guess a Q&A panel with Chris Do, who is sort of a big influencer / content creator down in LA, and Errolson. So that was really, really nice for the fans. It was nice to be a part of. And yeah, here's a little bit of the interview, so you can just listen in.
Very seriously committed, and we immediately signed up for 2 devices because of the way timelines work and because of the complexities of the things we were trying to do together. We all realized, well, we need at least one sort of initial run. Very involved. There's no shortcuts. That's probably the lesson that we've learned with over the years with everything we do. The only way to do the work is to actually do the work. And if you're, I guess you'd call that rapid prototyping, if you were to use a formal term, but we just call it, you know, making the best possible approximation using whatever happens to be at hand. So in apparel, we do a lot of what are called it's almost a case of theorizing together, building those rapid prototypes, and then once you've got those to a certain stage, that's when you start to draw.
The RMT 02 is what I think you referred to as gestures before. There's a wonderful video that plays behind us earlier where you're shown kind of using the machine in different ways. And I think when Rod and I were talking to a piece of hardware, take me through that thinking a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's also relatively unique to apparel, but that is, for better or for worse, that's the ACRONYM thing. And I mean, we want, for example, how do I take my cell phone out of my pocket? Identify various things we want to be able to do with it, modes, transport, carry it, using the device, just doing can you do it in between things?
Excuse me.
And you worked here. Carry a strap system that's integrated into the chassis.
You can stand aside. You aside. Do I just move over?
Well, hang on a second.
Okay, so it was pretty hilarious because as I was talking to Errolson, he's like, we need to figure out the right creative person to design this thing.
There you go.
Okay, you know what I love about this? I mean, they're brilliant people here, but I'm 51 years old and I'm, I think, the youngest person up on stage. Maybe, no?
You should tell us your skincare tips.
Isn't too dissimilar to Errolson. Certainly the design philosophy, I don't think we could have done this if our design philosophies didn't align, and we've known that for 30 years. So my design process is problem solving. I don't think of myself as an artist, I think of myself as a problem solver. There's nothing you can do. You know, everything I do is really about trying to figure out
The ACRONYM demo video, right? The end state for imagine making this video, because I'm sure you all know what an ACRONYM jacket demo video looks like, right? And if he couldn't use the computer and do that sense of gesture with the strap and going between modes,
Got you, son.
there's nothing, I feel some. I'm trying to hide it, but I can't run. Superman, Superman, Superman.
This guy, does he ever get tired of posing? Not this one, ever.
Taking the time on me, talking to me easy. Say you wanted me for yourself, for yourself. I fell in the water, you lie like the summer. All the things I never felt, I felt. Can't stop staring into the sun. She shines brighter than anyone. When there's nothing, I feel so. Trying to hide it, but I can't run. Superman, 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 Superman. You weaponize the sun. You weaponize the sun. You weaponize the sun. You weaponize the sun. I can't stop staring. Superman. Superman.
Hey guys, okay, just got back to the crib from the beginning. Mochi, stop. This morning we got to the venue. It was a really cool session. A lot of the beacon holders, a lot of the diehard ACRONYM fans able to attend. It was kind of like an intimate session. Around 50 people, 50, 60 people attended. They got a sneak peek of the new RMT device. You can see Mochi right here. And yeah, it was cool. It was like a sort of a private Q&A session with Chris Doe, who's a big content creator out here, sort of public speaker in front of rods. They interviewed Rod, Phil, and Errolson, obviously, about the project. They talked a little bit about the design process and what that was like. So that was really cool. Cool to meet a lot of people. Shout out if you came by and said, well, just woke up from a nap. I think I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to grab dinner with Corin, and we're going to go back to the event for the ryoji ikeda. And then after that, we have after party at Soho House. So here we finally are, night of the event. Amazing build out by the race service team. This is when things were just starting to kick off. Shout out to Rafrani for making all the graphics happen, not only for the computer, but for the event as well. Open bar, of course, really, really nice event, really, really nice time. They recreated the Q&A session, obviously with a much larger audience. I think there was probably 500 or 600 people all day who came. And then at the end, there was the most exciting part, which is the ryoji ikeda performance. Unfortunately, the ryoji ikeda performance got cut short because of either technical issues, power issues, not exactly sure, but it was unfortunate. Supposedly, it was the first time that it had happened in, I don't know, 30 years, according to his team. But, you know, we move on. This is the incredible Bisimoto ACRONYM Moby Dick, fully electric Porsche. Just a crazy, crazy piece in real life. It looks so sci-fi. Everyone was taking pics with it. It was incredible just to be able to witness this and see it in real life. Stunning, stunning piece. Yeah, nothing more to say on that car. Just fantastic. And you can see the devices. It was really cool. Actually, ASAP Rocky stopped by the event as well. Tried to snipe a little pic of him, but, you know, had to be cool. Had to keep it calm and collected. It was a really, really nice event. Really, really cool time. A lot of the LA homies came out too, so it was lovely to link up with a lot of the ACRONYM family. I don't know if you saw in the back over there. You might have to rewind. There was Chris Gibbs from Union. A lot of the Bay and the LA ACRONYM community here. So yeah, the overall vibe was great, and yeah, it was just amazing to see everyone celebrating the device, celebrating the brand, and learning more about this project that was truly 4 years in the making. Some really incredible collaborators along the way. If you remember Sky Any Color, I was kind of in charge of branding that and making that site. So figuring out who the or like how the collaborations were shown, and everyone who was involved in that project was kind of there as well. So there was a Sky Any Color showcase in the back. Overall, just a fantastic time. Like, I'm smiling just looking at this footage. So cool to see the whole community come out.
The fucking annex.
I cannot even begin to tell you how blinding and loud this performance was. It was a fantastic showing by Ryoji Ikeda. Like I said, unfortunately, the equipment kind of crapped out, and I couldn't figure out my camera settings. Honestly, the shutter was absolutely not picking up on how crazy this was, but yeah, fantastic performance. After this, we had to run over across the street to Soho House for the after party real quick.
city. When I see my guests, get some fine team, so please don't go back to me. Never wanna make from 50, get some 600 from lane to. I agree.
Okay, yo, I'm going to talk over this bit only because I know that I'll probably get a DMCA complaint on this one, so try and avoid that. But yeah, this after party was crazy. This was at the Soho warehouse. It was across the street, or I should say very close to the venue, which was in the Arts District. Me and Ian have known each other online for a while, but we've never actually DJed together. People thought we had been DJing together for 10 years. The chemistry was so magic, and you know, we were going all over the place. He didn't even have his tracks synced to his USB until like 10 minutes into the gig, which is super crazy. But yeah, just such a good time. The energy was absolutely insane. We were bringing it, and you know, DJing in LA is so political. Everyone was trying to get their person on to DJ a little set. But, you know, Ian and I brought the noise. We killed it. Obviously, we had the most live set. I heard Bonobo was actually there, too, which is super dope. No Such Thing was there. Just really good vibes overall. I don't know what else to say, but the fact that we killed it. We were everywhere. The BPM was going nuts. At one point, I don't think we were playing anything slower than 140. We got up to 180. Shit was crazy. It was a vibe.
Let's go! That's my Project, let's see that you want. This is what you want. Drag tunes kicking. I won't come in, I go up again. Stand over, throwing it in. Feel like I'm breaking the line.
Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? I know we make time for
Headed to meet Rod. Voice is a little raw from last night. Soho after party from the event. Really fun. Shout out to everyone who came by. Really, really great gig. Not feeling the best, but gonna go meet Rod now. Talk about another project. Finally got to see the livery that I helped design. The white parts here. My friend Rod. Great to see the car in person. Looking really good.
I think there were like 3 people that got all the set. At least they came.
No.
Did you know that Ed was in there?
Yeah.
That's Ed right there.
Hello.
Hi, Ron, how are you?
Yeah, good.
I wish we could have made it last
I
night.
know, it was crazy. It was truly remarkable.
Next door. No.
Who was it that said that?
Oh man.
Oh, so it's good for just like basic side chaining or like crazy rhythms. And then you can change like the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, or if you want to go crazy. And then this is the presentation too. They nail it.
No, it's so good.